Today, we are journeying through the maze of misconceptions to uncover the truth about calcium. I am your host and host, Dr. Sargam Soni, and welcome to yet another episode of Health Point. One prevalent myth is the belief that consuming copious amount of dairy products is the only way to ensure adequate calcium intake. This myth disregards other vital sources, especially important for those who are lactose intolerant or who follow a vegan lifestyle. Green leafy vegetables like spinach, kale and mustard greens, as well as nuts, seeds and legumes are often overlooked as potent calcium sources. Another widespread myth in India is the belief that calcium supplements are a cure-all solution for bone health, especially among the elderly. The myth of calcium's role in preventing all bone diseases is also prominent. In addition, there's a common misconception in India that calcium is the only important molecule for women and elderly. Furthermore, the belief that calcium intake doesn't need to be adjusted throughout life is another myth. These myths surrounding calcium in India highlight the need for increased awareness and education about the role of calcium in health. So today, as we delve into debunking the myths about calcium intake, we have none other than Dr. Girish Mathur, who is the president of the Association of Physicians of India, and he's going to help us about the significance of calcium in bone health. Welcome, Dr. Mathur.
Thank you, Dr. Sargam. It's a pleasure to be here this morning.
The pleasure is all ours, sir. So when it comes to bone health in India, we often associated calcium along with it. But as we see, there are so many myths associated with it. So could you just shed some light on it?
Absolutely. One of the most common myths I encounter is that dairy product is the only good source of calcium. While dairy products are indeed rich in calcium, they are not the only source. Many people in India, especially those who are lactose intolerant or vegan, get calcium from other foods like leafy green vegetables, almonds, and fortified cereals.
Okay, now what about the myth that only elderly women or aged people are supposed to take calcium?
There's another myth. Calcium is essential for everyone, regardless of age or gender. It's crucial for children and adolescents for their growth, and for adults to maintain bone health. Men too need adequate calcium to prevent bone loss as they age.
That's quite interesting, Doc. Now, what about the fact that people believe that only taking calcium supplements is going to be enough for taking care of their bone health?
Supplements can help, but they are not a complete solution. Bone health is multifaceted. It requires not just calcium, but also vitamin D for absorption, along with regular physical activity.
Thank you, Dr. Mathur, for such insights and debunking the myths about calcium intake. Now, let's hear what some other doctors have to say.
The notion that consuming enough calcium will single-handedly prevent all bone-related issues is another fallacy. While calcium is essential for bone health, it is not the only factor. Genetic predisposition, overall diet, physical activity, and hormonal changes, particularly in postmenopausal women, also significantly influence bone health. Additionally, the myth that calcium needs remain constant throughout life overlooks the body's evolving requirements at different life stages.
The role of vitamin D in conjunction with calcium is also crucial. Yet often, vitamin D is overlooked. Vitamin D is essential for the absorption of calcium in the body. This deficiency can hinder the body's ability to absorb and utilize calcium effectively, thereby impacting bone health to a great extent.
Thank you for deepening our insight into this matter. Debunking these myths and adopting a more holistic and informed approach to calcium and bone health can lead to better health outcomes and a reduction in bone-related diseases across India. Thank you for joining us on Health Point. Stay informed and stay healthy, and do take good care of your bones. That's all for now. This is your host and host, Dr. Sargam Soni, signing off for now. Swasth raho, mast raho.